The urbanization of Kikuyu sub-county and its environs over the years has led to demand for sanitation services, water for households, institutions, and commercial use. It is in this backdrop that an Act of Parliament created Kikuyu Water Company Limited in 2002 to ensure residents of Kikuyu have access to safe and affordable drinking water and effective sanitation services. At inception, Kikuyu Water Company Limited had less than 2,000 customers and 27 employees who were seconded from the National Water Corporation and the defunct Kikuyu County Council. The company was housed at the district officer's office before renting office space at Mugumo House, Kikuyu Town, to accommodate the growing clientele.
When we started in year 2006, the service levels were very low, and we have seen the company grow. We have also seen the production improve from a daily supply of about 1,500 cubic meters going to 12,000 cubic meters per day. We cannot say we have reached where we want. The demand still surpasses the supply.
Over the years, the company has expanded its operations through acquiring a permanent and spacious office block, expanding its operations fleet, initiating major projects in almost all the 10 wards, amalgamation of 14 rain-down community water projects, partnerships with conservation partners, and the county government of Kiambu. The company operations covers the areas of Kikuyu and Kabete, and in line with Sustainable Development Goal number 6 on safe and affordable drinking water for all by 2030, has increased its coverage to 60% from an initial 15% in 2012. Increase in provision of water has been possible through daily water production supply at 12,000 meter cubic.
Our operations have really increased, but in turn that has also brought more revenue to the organization, and we've been able to do extensions to areas that previously did not get any water. We're talking about the areas of Kamango, the areas of Karai, also talking about the areas of Motega, where we did not have water previously. But at the moment, we're getting a lot of water for those particular customers, which also has now increased the number of customers that we have, which also in turn has grown now the customer base. Yeah, so mainly our investments in terms of operations have been mainly in doing extensions. Then we have also invested a lot in boreholes, because previously in 2016-17 we had 15 boreholes. So at the moment we have 33 boreholes. All of these boreholes are operational.
To ensure sustainability on power, the company is working towards solarizing its operations and has piloted 2 solar boreholes at Thogoto and Rionderi. Further, in the next 3 months, 11 of its 39 boreholes are to be solarized as a way of cutting power costs and ensuring reliable water supply throughout.
The main threats of Kikuyu water for a long time has been power supply in terms of the power bills and in terms of the reliability of power supply. To overcome that, what we are doing is undertaking solarization projects. That is to have our boreholes powered by solar. Kikuyu area is an area that receives long hours of sunlight, and that is something that we can leverage on so that we can get our supply of power from the solar. And our initial thought is that we would reduce the power bills by 30%. But from our analysis, we've actually reduced the power bills by 50%. So that was a very worthwhile project.
Sources of water, as we say, they are from the boreholes. The operations are very complicated. It is also very expensive. Sometimes it becomes difficult to meet our power bills. And now that we cannot just sit on our challenge, we have come up with ways of reducing our water costs by bringing in the cheaper energy. We have currently piloted 2 solar systems in our boreholes. They have worked for us very well, and with that, now we are upgrading. We have just finished the designs of 11 more boreholes, and in the next 3 months, half of our production will be done through the solar.
In line with the company's mandate of ensuring customers have access to safe and affordable drinking water and sanitation services, the company is in the process of eradicating water scarcity in Deya Ward through enhanced provision of water to households in unserved areas of Kamango. These will be achieved by an 11-kilometer pipeline from Ondere to Kamango area.
Another very ambitious project, dubbed the Kamango Water Supply Project, which involves a borehole at Ondire where we are. It is across where I'm standing, but still in the Ondire aquifer, and then a 12-kilometer rising main all the way to Kamango Primary School grounds, where we have elected a tank, a 96-meter cubed tank. Now the county government also came in handy in extending supply to the environments of Kabango. We have had a lot of distribution network extension at Kamango. At Kamango, before the project, we only had 127 active connections and quite a number of inactive connections. We used to supply water once a week and sometimes even once every 2 weeks to some areas that were far away.
Wa mbere ni kumwamukira itura ritu ria Kamango. Muthenya wa muthi ni munene muno, His Excellency, kuona ati nitukuona mai moimite Ondire. Ni undu mai ma mbere guku makinyire 1976 na yari history hindi ya mungai wa Kagimbi mai moimite Kang'ong'o.
No ndina ikeno muno tondu ati mai mane mahota gukinya guku na o muthenya kahinda-ini gaka ni muri hotaga kuona lita milioni 1 muthenya umwe, 1 million liters. Ono mai makuma otire. Yes. Madam. Eti gai.
Ndakoreire tugitaha mai kundu kuraihu muno. Kikuyu ni twathiaga kinya rui. Tuthiĩ twathiaga tukereni. Riu na wa mami magathie na mitungi. Ringi tuthiĩte rui ta Kikuyu kana Kiberenge na guku Ondire. Twagira mai kuu. No muno twatahaga mai handu hetagwo Karai. Rũriĩ rwa Karai. Nĩho twatahaga. Gugakorwo ringi tondu ni andu aingi maraima kundu na kundu ona ndungu ni uguthii na wage mai ugakithii gucaria kuri uriona o kuraihu. Kuma 1972 niguo ndageire ndigiri na hindi iyo ndina twana tunini, no ndirakua kana kau ge ka mieri 2 ngathie Ondire na ndigiri kana ngathie Karai. Okorwo ndaga mai Karai ni undu wa raini ngathie Ondire na kana kanini, na ni ndathahire mai ta miaka 30 kuma kugia twana na haria ndagerie ndigiri na mai gutaha uguo na ndigiri miaka 30. Gwakire mathina maingi, riu ona ndirataha mai mamwe ngathie kwendia na makwa. Riu tondu ona hindi ona ngigire ni ukwendia mai to tani ndendagia muno, ugukora andu gwaku magweterie tatano ni ukuhota kundahira ni uri andu mena thina wa mai. Kumagia hau ri ke njuge thina wa mai guku ni ndionete miaka mingi muno tondu na mai kuona ni makigia muberethi ndironire maya ma Kikuyu nitugereire mathina maingi muno makoni mai. Na riu niturakena ni tondu Ngai ni atulirikanite mbere na Kikuyu Water.
Koretwo tuingiritie mai ni nyingiritie for over 15 years, no ni ndirakoragwo ngithina tondu ndirabocagwo ndahe mai ona ndina mai hau uguo. Gakorwo ni ndirariha biru na bado no ndirathie guthinika ni gutaha mai. Turatahaga ma migumo-ini tondu maya ma Kikuyu Water matireiganaga. na mostly magakorwo rĩngĩ nĩ manina nginya wiki 2 matokĩte. Rĩu hĩndĩ ĩrĩa nginya moka rĩ, magakorwo tũtiraigania ithuothe, koguo tũroka tũmaĩ tũnini. But now we are very happy tondũ nĩ tũreheirwo maĩ maya ma Ondire.
Sasa mimi ni kufurahia na kusema serikali ya county, hata serikali yote ya Kenya tumeshukuru kwa maana sisi tangu kuzaliwa hatujaona maji kwa mlango, na sisi tuko tena washosho. Sasa hizi ni washosho. Kwa maji kazi ilikuwa ngumu sana, kwa maana kama mtu anataka maji anaenda kutafuta, saidi kama una punda unaenda bali, na ukiwa na kuda pia unaenda bali saidi. Kwa hivyo siku ya maji ilikuwa siku ya maji. Kwa hivyo sasa si maji ilikuwa shida kwetu. Kuanzia leo sisi tunasikia furaha, tutakuwa tukioga, tutakuwa tukifunga hata kuku hatuna na kitu tutafunga hata ng'ombe. Kwa hivyo tumeshukuru sana.
A 17-kilometer pipeline intended to serve Gishoro, Odhero and Kinoo from Ondere is complete, with distribution expected to commence in March 2022.
Gishoro area is a very strategic point for supply of water in Kikuyu town and even in the lower parts of Kinoo. So we elected 2 tanks there. One is dedicated to supply water to the surrounding area. We call it Mega, but it is in, part of it is in Kikuyu ward, part of it is in Sigona ward. But the other tank, 108 meters cubed, quite a massive tank, it is dedicated solely to provide water to Kinoo area and Odhero area.
Maana pia kuna ile project ingine iko pale Ondiri na piping tayari imefanyiwa. Pia tunasubiri ikifanyiwa the connection hapa Udhiru ward, hiyo project ya Ondili water itaingiana pia na hii hapa Udhiru. Other water providers wamekuwa na very high prices, so unajua hii yenye ni ya county itakuja kusaidia wakaaji wetu hapa Udhiru. Na na believe kwamba hata shule yenye tuko nayo hapa Udhiru primary pia watabenefit na hiyo maji, watoto watakuwa wasafi, watakunywa maji na pia hata shule itakuwa safi pia.
Kikuyu Water Company serves over 10,000 active connections. To enhance revenue and serve institutions and commercial users efficiently, a rich water aquifer at Onderi is serving the areas of Kikuyu Town, Kikuyu Hospital, Alliance High Schools, University of Nairobi, Kikuyu Campus, and overflow 1.2 kilometers to Kidfamako area.
There are other several projects, small ones, which we undertake on daily-to-daily basis. So those ones, we give them local names. Just to name, we can call it like the Rarua project, which was rehabilitation of a line destroyed by the ongoing Western bypass. We give them local names. So those ones are several and they are many. The team which operate, the O&M team who work on the ground, give us the estimates and we implement them. So we may not number them. They cut across our area where we have networks.
Other projects under the management of Kikuyu Water Company include Dongoro Borehole with a 1.2 kilometer pipeline and a 48-meter cubic storage serving the areas of Lower Kabete, Kingero, Dongoro and Gashe.
Initially, we used to get some water from the other side of the road, and it reached a point whereby the people around vandalized the place and left us helpless. But thanks be to God for the county government of Kiambu. They came in and they did a marvelous job. Right now, we can say that we are a beneficiary of this water. They came and dug a borehole, and the entire school is able to enjoy the water. The children, especially now that the school have opened, they are happy about it because, of course, they have running water in the taps and other water points around the school. We are not the only people that benefit from this borehole. Others do benefit from outside. It serves a region, almost everyone around us benefit from this water, and especially Kibishiko police station. They benefit from this water. They are happy about it.
As part of its efforts to ensure access to reliable and safe drinking water, The company has also amalgamated Muthaiga and Nyathuna community boreholes, rehabilitated their pipelines, paid their water bills, and assimilated their employees.
You know, water is life. Now, without water, there are so many things that you cannot achieve. Now, the community within Kikuyu, that is the whole area that is covered by Kikuyu water, we have been able to penetrate all those areas. We know where there are challenges, big challenges. We know where there is, we need to do the extensions. We know where we need to talk with the community and because they have challenges to do with bills. Now they have challenges to do with the extensions. Again, bills here too high. So when we get to the office, we are able to analyze all that and come out exactly what exactly is needed for that particular area.
Rajanirie na mai maya 1979 me ma project ya gukunyathuna no riu nundu wa gukorwo ni maratumirwo ni andu aingi muno ri thitima ino muno na haha ni aremire kurihika igikinya ginya milioni na kindu mai mau bakihana ta makua no ni magithia kundu kuingi muno niguo mai mangi menjithirio na haha matangi-ini ma borehole mandu makianjia gucokia mai o makinyua mai mau ri Kikuyu water igiciria no iriku ginya maya na igithii na ikikiria biru iyo na mai ma makiendelea kunyuo na riu andu ni mamakeneire muno tondu ni maramanyua matari na thina.
Mbere yo project iria yariho ni yambire kugwa ni undu wa mathina maria mariho ma thitima tondu thitima ni yathiaga ikagia na mbeca nyingi muno makiria na project ino hindi iria yokire ya Kikuyu water ni yokire igituteithiriria na uhoro wa kuriha wa kwamba kuriha mbeca cia thitima iria ciari kuria igicoka igitwenjera mai haha ma borehole uguo ndu ucio ni utukenetie muno riu ona ndagika ino kwina mai na ngwiciria mokaga riu githemba kiu mokaga muthemba ucio maroka uguo mai macio ona mangiuka akorwo ni kwambata itangi matikoragwo mena thina tondu mena pressure ya kuigana uguo ndu ucio ni tukenagira muno makiria uguo Ngai witu athie na mbere na kumurathima ni wira mwega.
In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, the company enhanced resilience and prevention of the community by drilling a borehole at Wagige Hospital, providing hand-washing points in public places, and ensuring 24/7 water supply to customers.
Riria mai marehire thina kuma Nyathuna makienja borehole ino no borehole ni enjetwo St Kevin Secondary School ni twanjirie mai haha tugitwara sehemu ya Wagige town tukihe nginya thibitari Wagige no this time ni twacokire turongerwo borehole ingi ha Ruko police station iria nawe ratuteithia twaikurukia mai nginya Kibisiko riu kuma ha nginya Kibisiko ni ta kilomita 7 uguo 7 kilometers from here ni tukenete tondu miferethi guku ni tuongereirwo miferethi mingi muno na mai tutikiagaga uria tene gwaturaga gutari mai area ino yothe kuma riu Nyathuna guka Ruko guthi Wagige nginya Wagige Hospital Kibisiko kuguo riu kwina mai this time.
Happy and excited because we've received good water, reliable potable water from the county government. This will help in ensuring that our residents, who are over 600 people, especially young upcoming families, with clean, reliable water. Most importantly, the reason why you need that clean water is to ensure that people are safe, secure, they're able to do their cooking, they're able to do their washing, and also be able to clean up the entire environment.
When I came to this school, that was in the year 2005, there was a serious challenge of water. As you might appreciate, this is a hardship area, and so there are no rivers, there are no other sources of water. And so the school used to rely on water from water tankers that was bought, and it was never adequate. We were not able to clean our classes, we were not able to use the water for drinking, we were not even able to use the water for washing, and therefore we had a serious challenge. With time, the school board of management decided to sink a borehole in the school to see if it could substitute the source of water. However, the borehole did not serve us for long. It kept on breaking down because there was not enough water in the borehole itself. We continue buying more water, and of course, as you might understand, water that is bought from other sources, from water tankers, can never be enough for a school. At some point in time, the Kikuyu Water Company approached us and they asked us if we could host their tank, and we gladly accepted to do that on condition that they were going to supply our school with water. They conceded and agreed to supply our school with water, and therefore they erected their tank. Ever since that happened, we have had a consistent supply of water. Our school has grown in number. We have boarders in the school, and therefore now we have enough water for all of us. We are able to clean our classes. We are able to have enough water for drinking. We have enough water for cleaning our classes and our offices, and also water for cooking our meals. Particularly, this water came in very handy during COVID-19 times when we needed a lot of water to wash our hands. And with a big population of students like our school, we couldn't have managed without that water. I therefore would want to take this opportunity to thank, on behalf of the school, the Kikuyu Water Company, the Adi Water, and the county government of Kiambu in general for providing us with a very important commodity in this school, water.
Tumesaidika sana kwanza kwa upande wa maji. Kwa sababu hapo kitambo tulikuwa na shida ya maji, tulikuwa tunaomba maji kwa shule yenye iko hapa karibu inaitwa Musigen, na pia saa zingine tulikuwa tukikosa inabidi tuitishe kutoka kwa hao wenye kuuza wenye punda, lakini kwa sasa tumepata maji kutoka Kikuyu Water na tunashukuru sana kwa sababu tumeweza kuoffer services zetu vizuri. Hata upande wa maternity sasa turnout iko kubwa, hata wagonjwa, vyoo ni visafi. Health wise hata ya community imeimprove sana kwa sababu ya maji, na tunasema asante sana.
To prevent wastewater from commercial and high middle income residential areas being discharged from overflowing to boreholes and rivers, a 52-kilometer sewer line is under construction, funded by African Development Bank through Adi Water Works. The project is set to be operational by June 2022. An estimated 1,500 connections will be done under Phase 1 in areas of Thogoto, Kiambori, Kidfamako, Kafudhi, Rongeri, Kikuyu Town, and Mission area. Karai scheme will benefit under Phase 2.
Thogoto is one of the fastest growing peri-urban center, and many people have turned their plots into dwelling places, and as such we needed these developments like the sewer, which has come at the right time, because before then we've been using septics, which costs a lot to get the stuff out, the rows of sewage out, and also the pit latrines. The grounds now are not conducive for that kind of a system, and that is why we welcomed the sewer system, and we are happy to have been included in the sewer system.
A single trip of exhaustion, we incur around Kenya shillings 15,000 per trip, and we have to do around for at least for a septic to go down to a desirable depth, we have to do at least 4 trips. That is about 60,000 per exhaustion. With Kikuyu, with the sewer line, definitely we will have no such expenses. Those expenses will be waived off.
The company prides itself with automating its billing and payment system, employment of professionals, improved coverage and connections from 15 to 60%, and is determined to achieve 100% coverage as it strives to achieve safe and affordable drinking water for all.